Welcome to our English Country English Victory today. The Dragon Test and Max and Ruby story, Spooky Bunny Tales. And are you ready to read? Here we go. First, you read this book first, The Dragon Test. Dear Papa King, I don't like it here. The castle is so big. I keep getting lost. I wish I was back with you at the palace. Lots and lots of love, Jim. Dear Papa King, I'm trying to make friends, but I don't like another true girls. One thinks she's queen of the castle and keeps telling me to do, and another cries all the time. She stole my hat. I miss you. Please, may I come home? Your loving daughter, Jim. I'll get my hat back. Dear Papa King, I know I said I wanted to take the dragon test, but it's not easy. Today we started dragon skill set. Means precisely things I need to pass the dragon test. Sir Johnny took a great deal and gives a map. We have to find the kitchens underneath in the dragons. There was a spooky dark and cool and full of spiders. Oh, very, very loving daughter, Jim. P.S. I sure miss you. Dear Papa King, are you a princess? Always wear the dress? When we're protecting about the fighting today, another dragon skills remind me my dress kept blowing and over my hand and I couldn't see. Love, Jim. Sir John wasn't happy. Dear Papa King, thank you for Charles. There's a bit big but much better than the rest. Today we have using a lens or try to beat a pause. You can have to run much easier in Charles and hidden with your raisin exactly about the middle. If you don't spin around the bay about 40 back and hits you on an ad, I hit the terrors 3 times. I missed 3 times on my last miss a big bag of the birds. But I was covered and all froze it. Everyone tried it was funny. I pretended I thought it was funny. Love, Jim. Dear Papa King, there are also many things to learn about the dragon culture and all about the drinks. About today, I had a rope practice. You cannot throw about a piece of rope, which had a rope and an ant over the dragon's hat. Of course, the dragon had a one of the tag of the top of the path. Would you have started the piece of array from the post? Then I kept stirping about backwards until you can last night a piece of away. I snapping back 10 pieces. I was the best in the whole group. Lots of love, Jim. P.S. I could use then my notebook. Dear Papa King, did you know or threaten defenses of the dragon? We are learning about the scary dragon test. We have to our catch up about how to know the fine bit it. How into the neighborhoods at the end of the hidden and accidents is have to find out if there wasn't dragons too. Lots of love, Jim. Dragons of the world, secretly dragon disappointed, little leans to mountain and dragon enough, smaller to able to fly. And dragon green skills company about the red spells about the had a long blank bone. Wholesale, he's immortally give the dealer. Hauntil's ring of fire of pieces, hisses about whistles when angry. Dear resting. Sea dragon, disappointed, disobeyed body, the waggling my feet, waltzes the seashore, about sandy nails, about eating crabs, lobster and mermaids, crystal wrestling, mountain dragon, disappointed again down at the dragon, green buddy, and read the skulls about a head and long backyard, about a very sharp teeth and strong claws, strong wings and every dollar, and habits brief and fire up till 50 pieces, rolls about awaken to up and sleep, and is that seen at one, longer rolls, green spotted dragon, little pointed, pale pink, body of that enormous spots, hospitable, must drink woods, hospitals climb to lips well, and hospitals geeks about a restless flies, of a long tail to his razor cracks, longer resting, and 300 about a west dragon, disappointed rat brown buddy, and the three horns at short stumping tail, horrible ships, machines, horribles, comes towards him, he sleeps and marches to sleep, giant about all the machines to sleep, giant gleals, and there was an old cat, dire resting. Dear Papa King, guess what? I have a rope riding. I try whenever I go to the mapping. My horse flies fast, but he's scared of robbers. Goodness, no issue bad when she is a dragon. Hopes of love, Jim. Dear Papa King, sturdy ships have to stick to fly, and the jumps every other rabbit pops up. But I had an idea. This afternoon, with a hiding place and practice, I'm going to fly into the hills and find the dragon. She has to meet one before the test. And each roll it wasn't catch a dragon you want to go near one. Don't worry, I know that wasn't their doing. Love, Jem. Chicken. Your daughter friend says Jimin is cheap, but they wasn't very hungry. If you want to see your devilies arrive again, bring a coat to score the coins about the calf. Although they're all I eat her from, scary dragon about P.S. I'm marking my cabin on the map. To Genuine Belly is supposed to wire gold. Princess Gemma is being held by a dangerous dragon. He right at the dam by older King Willem. At last, dear Papa King, I have to comfort by the dragon. It was no happen so suddenly. On a minute, fly to Ivory, standing alone. There was an owl next. I have a dragon jump out after from and behind a real up and I fell off. Then the dragon showed James about unfuck me into his cave. I know you will send a wild great to rescue me, but please don't. I still want to pass the dragon test. I'll think of something. Lots of love, Jim. P.S. You can draw the real firebird. You can all dragons about a seals. But, my friend, to Genuine Belly, since seals of royal doubts for your poster by older King Willem. By order, a new about 100 and golden coins of fear of their compute about a scary constellation, about their relations to cave and possible puffer moon, explodes the shore, dinosaurs. Eschew the castle about your mystery, Being you from you, the daughter of the princess, Gemma is disappear on my horse and fly. I must ask you by another horse about up there by another horse. There was an old fly who wasn't very beautiful anymore. So the best Lawson saw the Johnny whispered a bee as. And dear Papa King, thank you for calling about a royal deer. But please taking down a poster, you too. I do not want to be arrested by anyone. I told the dragon squatly. I love it. They wanted another about another. So I told it about a story in order to talk to me. I have to tell us stories about the rule. I can just keep going till tomorrow. When they off the dragon task, I still pass to him and back into the castle with me. There's more than one way I catch a dragon. Your loving daughter, Jem. And stories about the tail dragon. 45, Riding Hood. And 46, Princess Will P. 47, Georgie and the Dragon. And 48, Jack and Beanstalk. And 48, Cinderella. More. And 49 is Stitched by Smaller. So there wasn't spotted by, there wasn't a dragon called in the floor. Dear Papa King, I'm back in the castle. I promise about the special story about taking back the castle and me. I agreed I didn't have to pull the rope off him anything. I was waiting outside to keep it, so will I be us back together. So Jim is surprised to see us. Help of love, Jim. The special about the story they love. Called the January so to save the day. Dear Papa King, I passed the dragon test. The horses of hills are running about to rail a while. He didn't want to go. Let me off Friday Saturday. I see to do them. Helps a lot, Jim. Phew. And dear Papa King, the dragon test. It was in 150th day about his Captain the Dragon, about right back into the castle, the room and the wild, about inside, Sir this Bissell, about the join Mrs. DC. Dear another, I miss you, of course. You can come out all day. A silly, honest, be eating boy, all about Golden. I have to tell the old story about. I promise you another a scary dragon to rescue. Lots of love, your friend Jim. The end. And one more time, story. Max and Ruby's Spooky Bunny Tales. Spooky Bunny Tales. The Blue Charoon. Max went to the sister Ruby. He read them a Tara story of before the bedtime. Let's different story, Max. I read the Tara is stories is so scary. Tarantula, said Max. Okay, Max, said Ruby. But Tarantula story is so scary. The Max wild hid under the blanket. Don't worry, Max, said Ruby. There wasn't any tarantulas in your room. Max still scared. Here you are a Robert Elephant, Max, said Ruby. Now we can sleep. Good night, Max, said Ruby. Max held a red rubber elephant tight. But there surely could a tarantulas moving around the closet. Ruby, said Max. Ruby came into the Max's room to tarantula, said Max. Where? Said Ruby. Closet under bed, said Max. Ruby under the Max's room, and we're no tarantulas. But under Max's bed, Ruby found the jacket in Max. See, Max, it's just a toy making noise, said Ruby. There's tarantulas no in your room. I am going to back your bed now. Good night, Max. Max had an idea. He wasn't find the lobster toy left in and go. He headed the toy's Ruby's room. Ruby heard the noise and sat up and had. No, she said. It was Peter Tarantula. Ruby got out of the bed and ran to Max's room. And she jumped into this bed, and there's Tarantula out there, said Ruby. Lobster, said Max. He wants to sleep. Max Jack-o'-lantern. It was Halloween. Grandma came over to have the Max Ruby preferred for party. She brought him a Halloween treat. Ruby putting up the decorations. Scary, scary, said Max. No, Max, said Ruby. We want to go to the happy decorations, the scary ones. But Ruby set up more strings of decorations. She found of the decorations. She thought decorations were too happy. He went to his room and got rubber spiders. Max, said Ruby, there was enough upstairs at Happy Halloween party. There was enough. Please to them upstairs. Ruby asked to Max and draw Jack and Box Legolas friends about a pumpkin. Please don't happy smelly face, Max, said Ruby. We don't want to be scary looking pumpkin. Max drew the best dragon wolf, learned as fast he could. He ran to Grandma's kitchen. Grandma's making Halloween cookies. She liked Max and Jack-o'-lantern lace. Wonderful, Max, said Grandma. It's such a smiling jack-o'-lantern. You scooped the pumpkin, and I will copy face to outside. Max watched the drawing into the giggling of the pumpkin, and then Grandma covered the pumpkin. Didn't know worse than looking. Max turned about upside down. The happy face became a scary face. Soon, they had a very unhappy for Halloween party. They get alive. Happy Halloween, they said. Happy Halloween, said Ruby. Their swings out party. It's happy. But look, said the guest. The pumpkin is not happy at all. Scary pumpkin, said Max. Ghost bunny. To camp out the night, Ruby's Bunny Scout Troop. Tell us a ghost story, said Ruby. Max wanted to listen. Max, ghost stories are too scary about the little bunnies, said Ruby. Why don't you go to sleep inside your sleeping bag? We won't be far away. And this way you'll be close by, said Ruby. But you won't be scared by our stories. Ruby walked back Bunny Scouts. Bullery started to tell the ghost stories. But Max heard the story. He walked over to where Ruby and a friend sitting. Ghost, scary, said Max. There's such an easy thing to are that the ghost, Max, said Ruby. Here are the slippy of toys now to sleep. We can up there right here, so no need to be afraid. Then Ruby enjoyed the Bunny Scouts, and Bellary began a story again. Max could still hear a story, and he was scared. He walked to Ruby's and Bunny Scouts. Ghosts, said Max. Max, there are no ghosts, said Ruby. She walked him in the back of a sleeping bag. Your favorite book is flashlight so you can see. Right here, so she needn't be afraid. Ruby set up a circle, and Valerie again began to tell ghost stories again. Max was using flashlight to read the book. Then they had an idea. Suddenly, Ruby's ghost and Ghost Guild noises their tent. And they saw a shadow about the tent. There's a ghost, said the Valerie. A real ghost. I'm scared, so we are, said the another ghost. But the ghosts began to giggle. Ghost Bunny, said Max. The end. And did it happen? Your English country will come back with a better book. And yours goodbye, and the book should goodbye too. Max and Ruby goodbye, and Spooky Bunny Tales goodbye too. And Max children goodbye, and Ruby's children goodbye too. And the dragon test goodbye. And this children goodbye too. and Papa King goodbye, and the Dragon Task goodbye. And today, Tuba goodbye, and your Raspberry Bear Bear goodbye too. And see you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, friends.